Hey there, team. It's Melina. This is probably going to be... I hate how much of the roof you can see right now, but it is what it is. This is probably going to be a quick training because Jason was insistent that I do this from the car, and we're going to be home in like 10 minutes. So I just got done delivering an order to a customer and hanging out. And now we're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about?
We're talking about team culture.
Yeah, team culture, team support, and a little bit on social media. So I'll do the social media part first because that's probably what you guys want the most. So I'm just gonna shoot straight from the hip in this Paisley's pick. No fluff. If you don't have a business page, create a business page. You guys can go check out mine to see how I have my name set up, or you can go look in the policy guide to see how our business page names need to be set up. You don't necessarily have to do exactly what I did. We have a little more freedom and flexibility now in how we name our pages, but mine is Pink Zebra Home dash Melina Dixon Independent Consultant, and that's how I'm going to keep my business page name forever because why change it, right? But yeah, you could do something a little more fun if you wanted. But yes, I encourage you to absolutely have a business page. A customer group or a VIP group is optional. I think it's good to have them both though, because the group is, a closed area. It's a little more exclusive. Just, any old person can like your business page. I mean, heck, I've got a ton of consultants on my team or otherwise in the company that like my business page. Those people are not gonna buy from me. I don't expect them to. They have their own Pink Zebra businesses. But the people in my group, you can't get in my group unless you're my customer. So yeah, those people in there, I know that they are Pink Zebra lovers. They're Pink Zebra customers and fans. And so it's kind of cool to have that little community. You can link your business page to your personal page. Or profile. I guess it's your personal profile. It's not so much your personal page. But you can link the two together so that when someone goes to your personal page, they'll see a link to your business page. You don't necessarily have to be super annoying on your personal page with post after post after post about Pink Zebra. People know what you sell because you've linked your business page. And
Wait, full disclaimer. Melina's not driving right now.
I'm not driving.
It looks like it.
I know. It kind of does look
because she's looking out the window and not at the phone.
Right. Well, I have glasses on. They
yeah.
don't know where I'm looking.
But
he just told on me. I wasn't even looking at you guys.
but she's not driving.
I'm not driving.
Yes.
I'm not driving right now. That's so funny. So yeah, you want to keep your personal page, you don't want to be spammy over there, and everything should not be a Pink Zebra related post. You really need to refer people to your business page so that you can show Facebook, hey, this business page is sharing information that people value, because that's how Facebook, if they think people like a page, then they're more apt to share those posts in the news feed. I don't know, you guys have heard about the algorithm. I get so sick of that word because people blame it for everything. Oh, nobody's buying from me because of the Facebook algorithm. No, you got to post stuff that people want to see. So even on your business page, everything should not be Pink Zebra salesy or trying to get people to book or trying to get people to join your team. Think about the kinds of things that you would want to see on a business page. Engaging things. I always go back to the fact that, I'm going to always have cat videos or dog videos on my business page. My goal over there is to really entertain, get people to engage, talk to me. We're talking back and forth. And then I sprinkle in, you know, things about Pink Zebra. Sometimes I'll do a Pink Zebra post. Like yesterday is a good example. I shared my, I have this graphic that says stink happens, and it's a little cartoon garbage can and a jar of sprinkles, and basically it's like add a cap full of your sprinkles to the bottom of your garbage can because stink happens, but you don't have to live with it. So I posted that yesterday, and it said, just curious, who else does this? And I had a few people engage. My point was not to sell, it was just to have a conversation, and hopefully some people who saw that post think, oh look, I can do that. That's another way I can use my sprinkles. So yeah, you know, the good rule for business pages is probably 80-20. So 80% of it should really just be fun, engaging, interactive type post. Some of them can be Pink Zebra related, but not salesy related. And then that 20% of your post for your business page can be like, oh my gosh, check out, we're having this blah 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 sale. I'm putting in an order Friday. Who needs, you know, a set of this, or who wants to order a few, or whatever, you know, makes sense based on that product. And then your VIP group, that can mostly be 100% Pink Zebra, and that's kind of how mine has been. But I'll tell you, I'm kind of feeling like, I don't know, I feel like I need to be doing something a little different in there. So I'm going to try and think of some more fun, interactive things that aren't necessarily Pink Zebra related to sprinkle in that group, because I just want people to be really happy that they're a part of that group, because not all my customers are in it. For one, I'm still working on growing that group, but you know, not everybody who likes my business page is in that group either. So yeah, so I'm trying maybe once a month to do a special event in that group. So last Tuesday, I did a lighted up blue pop-up Facebook party. I just decided 24 hours in advance that I was going to do that, and I didn't spend, low network, okay, connection available, sweet. I didn't, you know, obviously give myself a ton of time to promote it. So I think going forward, there will be a little bit more notice, but I literally thought of it Monday and I was like, oh, I should do that. Well, I ended up getting, you know, an order from a customer who hasn't ordered in probably 6 months or more. So it was a chance to reconnect. As far as, you know, what kinds of things you guys can be posting on your business page, I've definitely talked about this before, but I know we have a lot of new people. So you know, every day can kind of have a theme. So you can do theme days. You can do a motivational Monday. You could do Taco Tuesday or Tip Tuesday. I've done like What's in Your Warmer Wednesday. You could do, you know, obviously give myself. Jason's watching it on his phone now.
It's the first time it popped up, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now that I'm home, I'll take this off, because I'm like, it won't be wobbly. And I didn't really like the angle. Can I turn it midway?
I'd say what though, the camera on this thing is amazing.
I know. I got a new phone, you guys, on Sunday. It's pretty exciting. So, yeah, you can have, you know, start with some theme days. And then you can check out the National Calendar app, which I've shared before. I'll post a screenshot in the comments after I hop off here so you guys can see what that app looks like. I totally recommend that you download it. It's free and it's wonderful. And every day, you know, got my finger over the camera. Oh no, I'm inviting people to watch. I don't want to do that. I want them to come watch on their own. So yeah, so like every day, you know, there's something different you can kind of be celebrating, and that'll help you. That'll give you guys some content. And then you can go on Pinterest for different ideas. Think about problems. What's that? Your email? Think about problems that our customers have, not just Pink Zebra related, but things like what to make for dinner, how to be better organized, stuff like that, and then incorporate those kinds of posts too. So what I'm going to challenge everybody to do, including me, over the next couple days, plan out your content for the rest of the month. And I'll definitely share mine. I have an April calendar that has stickers all over it, but it has no words on it. So I'm going to go through and plan out what I'm going to post on my business page the whole rest of the month. I encourage you guys to do the same, and it'll be exciting to see like what similarities we have. And maybe for those of you struggling with some content ideas, this will give you guys some ideas. So, I definitely, like I said, let's all do that. And it should be something that we do on, at least a weekly basis, on a Sunday afternoon, if nothing's going on at home, or even a Sunday evening as you're kind of winding down from the weekend. Plan out your content for the week and get your graphics in order. Like, know what you're going to post. Don't wait till, you wake up Tuesday morning and go, oh my gosh, I need a Taco Tuesday picture. Like, you should already have that ready to go. It's just going to make life so much easier if you have that planned out. And the post that I'm talking about your business page. I'm not talking about your personal page or even your VIP group. Let's just tackle one thing at a time, because I promise you, if you can get consistent on that business page and you're consistently inviting people to like that page, pretty soon you'll have really good engagement on there. And so when there is a Pink Zebra sale, or when there's some type of promotion that you want to promote, you're going to have an engaged audience, and people are going to see your post, and you're not going to feel like you're wasting your time over there. I can't tell you how many people I've had reach out to me, from finding me on my business page, not my website. They just went to Facebook and searched Pink Zebra, and they were brought to my page. And sometimes it doesn't make any sense because they don't even live in my area. They live states away. So clearly I'm doing something right to have that page show up in Facebook's search, which is why I'm such a big fan of business pages, because your VIP group should not be a public group. You want to have it as closed or secret, probably closed, because you can actually link your business page and your group together. So if you follow my business page, you can see that I have a group and you can request to join, but I'm not going to just let, any person in. I'm going to, I'm hoping it's customers that are requesting to join, or it's someone who's interested in learning more about the business. And then in a lot of those cases, I will let them in so that they can kind of check out, the products, or I don't know, just see what I'm posting, see what's going on in there. But yeah, it's not a public wide open thing that just any person can see. So that's kind of what I'm going to say for social media, and hopefully that was helpful. And so, like I said, let's plan out our content for the rest of the month. Take the next couple days and get it all sorted out. And if you have questions, or if you're, running into stumbling blocks, feel free to post in the group like, hey, here's some dates that I just can't figure out what to post. And then maybe we can help each other come up with some ideas. And there are some graphics that I am going to share. I'll do a separate post for you guys, of some different, I think some different like theme days, and even some, not holiday things, but like ideas for every day. So I'll share that with you guys. So now we're going to talk about team culture and team support. So, as you start to promote and grow your team, we've already talked about this during Paisley's Pathfinders about, having your own team group. And if your team is smaller, maybe right now you just want to do a group chat until the team is a little bit bigger, because it is work to maintain a group. I'd love to tell you guys that I just always know what I'm going to post in our group. I don't always have a plan. Obviously, we have certain days where certain things happen, and sometimes I get in a really good groove of scheduling some of those things, just so that I am keeping the group, keep it going, but I don't necessarily have to spend a whole lot of time on Facebook, because believe it or not, I don't want to be on Facebook all the time. Sometimes I just want to watch Netflix or take a nap. So, I try to schedule some things ahead of time. It definitely makes my life a little bit easier with that. But it is important that, that I'm active in our group, and that, it's really cool when you guys are engaged with what I'm posting. So I guess if you're, starting your own group, either now or in the future, sorry, I'm just like, this phone is heavy in my hand. You can kind of copy me a little bit, in what I'm posting in our group. Or, if I post something, like a tip or a training that you guys can go check out. Like I posted about vendor events the other day. Like if you had a group right now, you could have a discussion with your team. Like, hey, who checked out what Melina posted in the Divas group about vendor events? Did you learn anything cool? Share that below. So, you can kind of feed off of what I'm doing in our big group, in your group. But it really is important that if you have a team group, you are definitely present in it, that you are posting at least once a day. Sometimes on Sundays you guys don't necessarily hear from me, or sometimes on Sundays you hear a lot from me. But other than that, I'd say Monday through Saturday there should definitely be something in your group. I've heard of leaders who, they'll post in their group and then they won't post for a couple weeks, and then they'll come back, and that just seems kind of crazy to me, because people are working their businesses like every day. Like somebody's doing something for their business every single day of the week in this group. And I want no matter what you're doing, if you have, downtime and you have time to like check out what I'm posting about some training stuff, I just want there to be opportunities to learn, opportunities to ask questions in our group. And so it's really important to me that our group stays active. Even when I go to Ireland, I will either have some posts scheduled, or I will have some of our leaders on our team take over the group. Obviously anybody can post anytime, but when I'm not able to be online because of an incentive trip, that's a vacation. So I should treat it as such. I will make sure that we have leaders that can keep the group going. And that way you guys, you're still getting posts from our team, and you still have places to ask your questions, and there's people that'll still be watching the group. So I think that's really helpful. But yeah, for the most part, you're going to see me in the group every single day. It's definitely important that our team group is your favorite place on Facebook for Pink Zebra knowledge. Hopefully you guys feel like it is. I definitely think back to when I first started the group, and there was, just a handful of us, and it was a lot of me posting and a lot of, no responses, not a lot of comments, and no questions. And then just over time, as our team grew, people started actually responding to what I was posting, and people started, posting their own questions. So that made me happy. So I do like it when you guys engage with what I post. Makes me, it just shows me like it's worthwhile for me to do that. So a little talk on team culture. I'm going to make Jason help me with this, because I really struggled with what to say. I guess every team kind of has its own identity. Just like you think about the company Google, we know just from like what we've heard on TV or read that Google's a pretty like cool place to work. They're there to do work, and they are also there to like be social too. It's not just all about work. We spend, we spend 1/3 of our day at like a day job, if we have a day job. And so those places try to make people's work day enjoyable, because it's not.
The type of environment that's created is to help Well, you got me on camera.
Because you're
I'm
so
on camera.
handsome and people
The
love
type
you.
of environment that's created, it's done so to help create inspiration.
Yeah, it
and-
inspires people and it motivates them to work hard because it just doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel like a stuffy job. So for our team, I think we have a pretty good team culture. I'm trying to think of how I would describe our team culture. How would you describe it, Jason?
I don't think there's a lot of pressure there, so maybe no one's putting any pressure on anybody
there's
else to do
definitely
anything,
nope.
So,
We're not a group that pressures people. There's no shortage of knowledge and resources. I'll be honest, I do way too much in this group. And that's not because I'm not saying that to make you guys feel like, oh, we should be, bowing down to Melina because of all she does. But I know other leaders don't do what I do. But
and that was coming from another leader.
what?
That not a lot of other people do
What I
you
do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I did hear that from another leader. But it's really important that people don't feel like they're by themselves in this business, because you're not. That's the great thing about having, the team that we have. At any given moment, you can always post in the group with a question, and you're gonna get answers. And sometimes questions come that could have more than one answer, like, hey, how do you do this? Or, how are people, doing samples? And you could get so many different responses. So I like to think that our group is a positive place where people can learn and there's not pressure. It's just not my style to pressure people into working their business. I hope you just want to work your business. I hope you do. And if you don't, if you're hobby time or just here for a discount, that's cool too. But those of you who have big goals for your business, hopefully you want to work. And that you're not waiting on some sort of push from me, because that's definitely, that's a boss job, not a leader job. And so I'm not gonna push people. Now, if you tell me, hey, I've been really slacking, so I need you to bug me. Oh, I'll bug you with pleasure. You just give me permission and I will bug you. And hopefully you still like me afterwards. But yeah, so, you have to think about, as you're building your team, like what you want your team's culture to be like. One thing, in our group, I don't do negativity. We don't rant and whine and complain. We're grown-ups, and crap happens sometimes. But in my experience, in my 6 years in Pink Zebra and my almost 15 years in direct sales, almost everything is fixable. 99.9% of the crap that could happen is fixable. And sometimes the outcome that you get when crap happens is dependent on your attitude. And that's why positivity is so important to me. I would be lying if I said, I never had a disappointment in my business. Direct sales is highs and lows. We talked about that in the first week. But I'm not going to come in here and rant to you guys about something that didn't go my way, because I find in some of these cases, people are experiencing a hiccup that they may be the only one on our team to ever experience. And so why would we want to scare people? Hold on, I think I'm about to sneeze.
Don't do it.
You're so weird. You sounded like that talking Stain from that Tide commercial that was like, blah, blah, blah. The stain on the shirt.
You call me Stain. I get it. Sorry.
You're a pit stain. I'm just kidding. I love you. But you sounded like that Stain. I don't think you're a Stain. Why are you being that way? Oh my gosh. We're having so much fun together. Thank you, April. April blessed me. Did you bless me, or did you just go at me while I was trying to sneeze? Oh my gosh. So thank you, Vicky. So what were we talking about before I sneezed? Oh yeah, so like being positive. Yeah, I wouldn't want to scare somebody. So like if something super crazy happened, like I can't even think of a good example, but like just something weird, I'm not going to come and like rant about it, because that may never happen to you guys. And so I don't want to scare you. Like if I had a crazy vendor event where, you know, children came and like vandalized my booth, I probably wouldn't tell y'all. Because I wouldn't want to scare anybody away from doing vendor events. That's just my really basic example. But yeah, so having a positive environment is really important to me. I've gotten to a place now where if I find what you're posting is negative, I don't even tell you guys anymore. I just delete it. 'Cause sometimes, you know, we get angry about things, or we get frustrated, and we feel like we need to tell everyone in the world, and because it's going to make us feel better. They're gonna agree with us or back us up, or, you know, they're gonna be negative right with us, and then we have company in what's going on. But that doesn't fly in our group. So yeah, so I just started deleting things, and I just don't tell you guys. So if you ever post something and it disappears and you can't find it, you can message me to ask if you want to ask why, I'll tell you. But yeah, I just don't feel like, I used to feel very conflicted about that. I should have a conversation with them, but no, I've made it pretty clear enough times that this is a positive place. This group is going to continue to be a positive place. So I don't think I have to like have a conversation with people anymore. So yeah, I don't get like on my soapbox about too much, but not being negative is one of those things. Like, yeah, that's the thing that I'll continue to be passionate about. Because like Vicky said, there is enough negativity in this world. Yes, there is. And in the words of a famous song that I don't know who sings it, but it's from the movie. What's that movie? It's about the mom and the daughter, and they have like a crazy life. I can't think of the movie. But she says, be optimistic, don't you be a grumpy. When the road gets bumpy, just smile, smile, smile and be happy. And that is like, if we could have a motto, that song would be our motto. I swear, positivity, like, it can bring you some amazing things when you have a positive attitude in your business. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, so you know, you guys have a lot to think about. Those of you with team groups, or those of you who will be having team groups in the future, your own team group, you have to think of a name for starters. There's no real big story behind why we're the Sprinkle Divas, other than when I was selling Mary Kay and I had to think about, you know, potentially moving into that directorship role. You know, you didn't really get, I mean, you could have a team name before then, but they actually like registered your team name once you got to director. And I don't know if anybody else could have your name or not. I don't remember because it's been so long ago, but like I wanted it to be the Dynamite Divas, like Melina Dixon's Dynamite Divas. And that was like, yeah, because like Triple D, diners, drive-ins, and dives, right? I just liked the thought of the divas. Like we're not diva personas, I don't think, but I still thought it was really cool. So when I joined Pink Zebra, my team leader, Rebecca, her team group was Fragrant Sprinkles, I think that's what it was. And I just thought, well, when I have a team, we're gonna be the Sprinkle Divas. and here we are, the Sprinkle Divas. So yeah, pick a name for your team. Tiffany's team is Paisley's Champions, and Adrian's team is the Sprinkle Dazzle, or I think it's Sprinkle Dazzle, yeah. But even if you're just a team of one, just a team of you can have your own team name, but come up with something, and then you can use that in your group chat until you start your group. And then once you have your group, then I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
Me neither.
No, he's probably like wondering when I'm going to be done, because we're just sitting in the driveway.
We're sitting in the driveway.
We're sitting in the driveway because I didn't want to get out of the car.
I'm scrolling Instagram.
Yeah, he's on Instagram. If you like photos, you should follow Jason, J Dixon Photography on Instagram. He posts 1 photo a day, and
sometimes 2 if you're lucky.
Sometimes 2 if you're lucky, and but
what?
I don't know what I was saying. Oh, yeah, so he's got a lot of pictures that he's taken from like trips we've been on in the past, or trips he's been on because he goes camping without me. So yeah, so lots of cool pictures. So he's posted some stuff already. Vicky, you're totally fine that you used Sprinkle Divas on April's case, because everyone in this group is a diva. Even the A team in my heart, they're divas. So it's totally fine. So yeah. But yeah, so pick your name, have a name for your group, and think about what you want, what values and principles are important to you as a leader that you want to share with your team. So I think we established positivity, pretty darn important to me, and just being a place for people to learn and get resources. And as your leader, I won't be pushy. This is like a no pressure zone, kind of like Planet Fitness, right? They're a no pressure zone. Well, my back is kind of bothering me, so I should probably go. And I think I'm done anyway. So, recap for anyone watching. Our homework is to plan out our business page post for the rest of the month. And, once you guys start to think about what you're going to post, also start to think about, what your graphics going to be. Make your own graphics. And if you are not yet comfortable with Canva, go watch some YouTube videos. Be self-motivated and be a self-starter and teach yourself. I was just talking, Jason and I were actually just talking this morning at the in-person team meeting at my house, because someone asked if he took photography in school, and he said no, he learned everything. There's FedEx. I was hoping they would be bringing me something, but I don't think that they owe me anything. Just how he really self-taught, or he taught himself basically, as far as photography. And I think a lot of the things that I know in my business, either someone shared a link with me and, I continued to do more research, or I went out and, seeked out the knowledge. Is that right? Seeked out or sought out?
What do you think?
I think it's sought out. Sought out the knowledge myself. So I'm constantly in learner mode, in student mode, and taught myself basically everything I know about video, and just watched YouTube videos to learn how to use Canva. I mean, it's good. Knowledge is power, my friends. So I encourage you to go out and go learn some things yourself, because we talked a couple weeks ago about making weak things strong. So if making your own graphics is a weakness, you just got to do what you got to do to learn how to make better graphics. So I can't wait to see what you guys decide to post this month on your business page. And once you get all that sorted out, start scheduling posts. You can actually you can watch a video on like the best times of day to post on your business page. You can also check your business page analytics to see about maybe when your fans are most likely to be online, and play around. This doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not expecting that you guys are gonna post every day for a month and sell $1 million and add 1,700 people to your team, but it's just about being consistent over there. And it will pay off in the long run when people are finding you and they want to do business with you. Yay. Okay. Have an amazing weekend. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.